unknown to everybody. You see, my mother was not born of noble birth. She was born of quite plain people actually, and she was brought up with the ideas of her time about equality and women's independence and that kind of thing. And she had a decided aversion to marriage. And when my father proposed to her, she said she wouldn't marry him. Then she did just that. I came into the world against my mother's wishes. And I have come to think, then my mother wanted to bring me up in a perfectly natural state. And at the same time, I was to learn everything that a boy is taught. So that I might prove that a woman is just as good as a man. I was dressed as a boy, I was taught how to handle a horse, but could have nothing to do with the cows. I have to groom and harness and go hunting on horsebacks. I was even forced to learn something about agriculture. And all over the estate, men were said to do the women's jobs and the women said to do the men's. With that result, that everything went to pieces and became the laughing stock of the whole neighborhood. At last, my father must have recovered from the spell cast over him because he rebelled and everything was changed to suit his own ideas. My mother became sick. What kind of sickness? I don't know. But she often fell into convulsions. She would hide herself sometimes in the attic, sometimes in the garden, or she would even stay out all night. Then came the big fire, which I'm sure you've heard of. The house, the stable, and the barn were burned down. And this, under circumstances, it made it look as if the fire was set on purpose. Because the disaster occurred the day after our insurance expired, and the money sent for the renewal of the policy had been delayed by the messenger's carelessness, so that it came too late. We were without a roof over our heads and had to sleep in the carriages. My father didn't know where to get the money from for the rebuilding of the house. Then my mother suggested that he tried to borrow from a childhood friend of ours, a brick manufacturer living not far from here. My father got the loan, but was not permitted to pay any interest, which astonished him. And so the house was built up again. Do you know who set fire to the house?